Hi, my name is Martin. I am the guitar player in Shotgun Revolution, and welcome to NRG Studios in North Hollywood, California, USA. We are here to record our fourth album, yet untitled, but very punchy and very hard rock. On this album, we've done a lot of new things, actually. We've collaborated more internally in the band in terms of songwriting. We've rehearsed quite a bit more than normal. And we decided to try something new. You know, go around the globe, enter a cool studio with all the right gear, and just have all the opportunities at hand just to do whatever we felt like. And this is the fifth day, I believe. We got 2 more days. So we're almost done with the album, and I must say, it's sounding really good. And one of the main reasons why it's sounding so good is the Friedman stuff. I reached out to Dave Friedman, who owns Friedman Amplification and Guitars. Last year, we were over here last year, and we had a test session where we recorded 3 songs, and Dave kindly loaned me a couple of amps and 2 guitars, and that sounded awesome. So when we came back, I called Dave again, and Dave just said, sure, you got it. So I got the B100 back there. I got the Butterslax, that's the Mastodon signature amp, and the Dirty Shirley. And I can honestly say that every guitar on this album has been recorded through a Friedman amp. There's nothing else. These 3 amps, that's it. Plenty of different guitars though. The 2 Friedman guitars are the mainstay, but also 2 old Gibsons, an old Gibson Junior from 1960. That sounds really good, and it's very expensive as well, so it better be. But that's the main thing with my sound on this album. It is basically 3 guitars. A Les Paul on the left, a Friedman on the right, and a Junior down the middle. That's just the meat and the potatoes of the sound. And I promise you, it's a healthy sound. I also brought some Line 6 effects from back home. The good people at Line 6 in Yamaha in Denmark loaned me their HX effects, I believe it's called. And that has been great because, you know, once in a while you get this crazy idea, hey, let's use an octave on that part, and I can just dial it in. Takes me 20 seconds, good to go, try it out, and it always sounds great. I mean, between Friedman, the in-house gear at the studio, and the Line 6 effect block, perfect. Amazing sounding guitars. Dave also, he's a great guy. I wrote him an email. Dave, can I borrow your new wah pedal and your fuzz pedal? And Dave was like, yeah, sure. So when we came to the studio, there was a huge board lying with every single Friedman pedal there is. And I just texted him, Dave, what the hell? And he was like, easier. And that's the spirit in LA, and you kind of get infected by it. I mean, people want to help you, and there's no messing about with, you know, not knowing you, blah, blah, blah. If you act accordingly and you approach people in a nice way, you get nice results over here. And I must say, there's a lot of places around the world that could learn a lot from that. The vibe, spirit in LA is, to me, very hippie is a strong word, but kind of. They do have some of that bohemian soul about them, you know, easygoing, relaxed, always friendly. And you get affected by that when you're here. You get a bit more mellow and loose. So it's been an amazing experience. One of the main reasons why we chose to record at NRG here in LA is that it is absolutely a top 5 recording studio in the world. But it's not the only top 5 recording studio just here in LA, because there are plenty. But this studio in particular, Studio B, which is also nicknamed the Moroccan room, and that makes a lot of sense when you look at it. The drum room is just built for rock and roll drums. And on a rock album, one of the main sounds that really defines the overall sound of an album is the drum sound. If the drum sound is world-class, top-notch, sounding awesome, then you are halfway there. Drums is just a massive part of the overall rock and roll sound. And normal people don't think about it, and they shouldn't. They should just press play and enjoy it. But it truly is. And besides that, this studio is just packed with all the right gear. We have the Neve console that Dave Grohl made his movie about. That's right in front of me right now. It sounds awesome. It's punchy. It's maintained. Everything works here. If something should go down, you just lift your hand and there's a maintenance guy running or whatever just to fix your problem. Expensive microphones, they don't have one. No. They have like 4 or 6 of each. And that's kind of the spirit here is you can come here, close the door, and you can make music and it's gonna sound great because they have everything in-house. And that's both impressive and extremely satisfying to work in because this environment is just cool, relaxed, and everything is just at your fingertips. And who wouldn't want that? I mean, this is like a candy shop for musicians. It's really that good. I highly recommend it. The songs on this album, which is going to be our 4th album, by the way, are new. Different is a strong word, but there is a thing called vibe, and you can just, well, we can feel and tell that this album was made here using gear that isn't our own. Well, Texas bass is his own, but I mean, I haven't used a single one of my own guitars, and that was a big part of it. For me to go somewhere new, try something new, not just do what I've been doing for 20 years. I wanted to try something new, get new sounds. So I think that people can expect, well, it is kind of dirty, filthy. There's a lot of octave guitars on it. There's some fuzz guitars here and there. It's still Shotgun Revolution. It is still the riffs and the melodies that are in the focus, but it's just, well, you gotta hear it. Wait till it comes and, you know, give it a spin, turn it up. It is very much its own album. It's all, you know, we couldn't have done this anywhere else. If we went to London or to Berlin, it would have been great, I'm sure of it, but it wouldn't have been this. This is, but most importantly, this is the album that I'm most proud of, because this has been all 4 of us working on it, and not just Dee and myself writing the songs like we used to do. So this is really a band effort, and I think that shines through very clearly. So I can't wait to release this album. This is going to be awesome.